Harry's Wife, Part 103.23. Hypocrisy. I cower. I tiptoe. Hello, valuable viewers. I'm H.G. Tudor. And that little piece of music that you listened to was there to allow Harry's wife to tiptoe past, cowering, no doubt, from the brutal observations that I make about her because I'm such a hateful individual. Yes, poor Harry's wife. She's explained through Arsey Wipes that she's fearful and embarrassed and feels shame as she tiptoes her way into rooms and cowers. What a difficult life it must be for her, as her deluded narcissism causes her to dole out another pity play through the Archetype series, which essentially is a checklist of nullifying all threats to control posed by descriptions that have been levelled at Harry's wife at some point. It's utterly transparent, and laughably so. Moreover, because so much of what she says is beige nonsense, doesn't make sense, is character trait acquisition, and a lot of the time completely contradictory, both in terms of her own experiences and the evidence that's out there with regard to the way that her life has been so far. But you'll all be delighted to know that in the interests of balance, I, the Ultra, have unearthed some footage to ensure that we all see how Harry's wife does indeed tiptoe about. Yes, I've found footage to demonstrate that she does indeed cower in certain situations. I've unearthed photographs and video footage which supports what she's explaining. It demonstrates that this poor put-upon Duchess really does tiptoe her way into the room. Fear writ large upon her face, anxiety coursing through her veins as she cowers. Why don't we settle down and have a look at the footage? Here it comes. Well, here we have Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, looking resplendent in lime green, and there comes their hair adjusting Harry's wife, having a little look around and then tiptoeing, cowed by the intimidatory nature of this environment, as she tiptoes her way forward, going straight in front of Her Majesty and tiptoeing her way over to receive some fuel from a tertiary source amongst the audience. Undoubtedly, the Queen is thinking, "You motherfucker." And of course, after tiptoeing her way there, she continues to shake the hands, and now decides it's time to tiptoe over to the car, tiptoeing away, looking to outmaneuver Her Majesty as she's led to the vehicle and has pointed, "You need to go in there also." "Oh, right, okay, right then. Yes, okay, I'm feeling rather cowed, I'm feeling really intimidated." And Queen says, "Right, I'll go in. Okay, pop in here. I hope they've got my sherbet lemons ready for me to eat. Then I can not have to talk to her, but instead chew on them. And actually, can I just tiptoe in here, if you don't mind, awfully? Yeah, I'll just, I'm feeling a bit cowed, to be honest, around all of these people. So what I'm going to do is just tiptoe. That's it. Tiptoe straight in there. Thank you very much. And find that woman who walked in front of the camera and obscured me there. I want her head." And thus she tiptoes in. Suitably cowed, of course. Another example. Here we are, walking in the Victoria Theatre, London, and as she comes along, "You have that, have that, have that, have that. I'm tiptoeing you out of the way. Have that, have some more," as I elbow you out of the way, sir. Yes, I'm suitably cowed. I mean, actually, you have to be cowed. And in I go, very much intimidated, shaking hands first with snowy-haired gentlemen, and now chatting in a group. I think I might just tiptoe in on this, actually, and think, because I feel suitably cowed, I feel really intimidated amongst this group of men. I really don't like it at all. No, I feel embarrassed and shamed, as you can see writ large upon my face. Now then, how about we talk to this group of people and get out of the way? I'm tiptoeing here to shake hands, you buffoon. I'm going to cattle prod your pink pancakes later, you idiot. You know that I always go first. I have to tiptoe in, otherwise I'll be cowed. You see, I'll barge you out of the way. That's better. Off you go. Now, here I am on the street, walking ahead, tiptoeing, you might say, or perhaps a power walk tiptoe, as I race across the street, leaving Ginger Bollocks in my wake, trying to reach for my hand, which is looking a rather strange colour compared to the rest of my arm. But never mind that. I'm in the lead as I tiptoe away. And of course, here I'm particularly cowed, as I'm cowed on the cover of a magazine, staring into the lens with my hairdresser behind me. I tiptoed into the frame to have this particular photograph taken and for everyone to admire how cowed I am. Yes, that's absolutely the case. Now, here, out of the way, Ginger, I think I'll tiptoe through the door before you. I'll show you again. Here's how I do it. Cowed, intimidated by Camilla, I'm just going to, that's it, thank you very much, touch you on the back and tiptoe past you. Now then, how about a bit more getting in the way and pushing you out of the way? Yeah, right, stop, that's enough from you, thank you very much. I'll just tiptoe in here and shake hands. I'm far more important than you. Thank you very much for demonstrating that I am the important one. And now in slow motion and on the shoulder, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Thank you very much. I'm far more important than he is. Now, I've tiptoed into this room first, but I'm actually going to let you go first for once and direct you as to where you should be. Could you tiptoe over here with me for a moment? No, it's not rude of me to interrupt you, but come over here. I want you now, so stop talking to those people, and because it's making me feel cowed, actually. So this way, come with me. I'm pretending to be a nurse today with this marshmallow on my head. And finally, I'm very much cowed in the situation, intimidated by all of these suits. So what I'm going to do is step right in front of you by tiptoeing expertly and demonstrate that although I'm cowed, I'm now able to leave you standing behind me looking a complete simp in my wake. Haven't I brilliantly tiptoed through all of those? So there you have it, valuable viewers. Any suggestion of cowering and tiptoeing is, as usual, errant nonsense when it comes to the Duchess of being deluded. She engages in repeatedly asserting control physically by stepping in front of people, by more or less pulling Harry out of the way, by tapping him on the back to remind him that she goes first, by cutting in front of him, by elbowing him out of the way, in one instance physically elbowing an individual out of the way, by strutting across the street as if I was in a Bee Gees video. Yes, all of this demonstrates that she's neither cowed, or tiptoeing. She doesn't cower from anything. She goes straight in there. The only time she cowers is when she experiences sufficient wounding as a consequence of the laser-like ignoring wielded by the Countess of Wessex or the fragrant Princess of Wales. But this all goes to demonstrate for you that once again, Harry's wife demonstrates that she is a hypocrite, commensurate with her state as a narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for watching.